Hello everybody. Let us check the solutions for full test 1 LAITS NEET Botany, which has been conducted in 4th April. So first question is, the largest herbarium of the world is situated at? Largest herbarium of the world is situated at Royal Botanical Garden, Kew, England. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Next question, which of the following give comprehensive account of complete compilation of available information of any family or genus at a given time? See, complete compilation of available information of any family or genus. Any family or genus, that means we are indicating any taxon. Okay, so it is answer will be monograph. Okay, so monograph deals with any particular taxon, maybe family, maybe genus. And manuals, here in manual, what we find? In manual, we find a bit description, okay, regarding, or it gives identification clues. Publication is different, and so it is more monograph. The statement, nothing lives forever, yet life continues, illustrates the role of, answer should be D, it's reproduction, because nobody is living forever, but with the process of reproduction, that means what? Reproducing one's own self. Okay, so life continues, and that is indicating reproduction only. So number 3, answer will be D. Question number 4, which group of organisms are devoid of cell wall in their vegetative stage but develop a wall in reproductive phase? So here we should know that slime molds, they have mixed character. So in their vegetative characters, there is no cell wall, thus it resemble animal. In their reproductive structure, they possess cell wall, which is a characteristics of a plant. So it is slime mold is the answer. Number 5, which one of the following organisms possess characteristics of plant and an animal? Characteristics of both plant and animal is euglena. Euglena is called connecting link between plants and animals. So answer should be euglena. Number 6 question, the protistans in which cell size decreases with each division are? Here we should know that in diatoms, what happens during cell division by mitosis? What happens every time when it divides? It has two cell or two covering. One is two frustule, you can say, epitheca, hypotheca. So the daughter cell which receives hypotheca becomes smaller. So again, when it will divide, the other daughter cell which is newly produced, the hypotheca, will again become smaller. So in this way, with each division, it becomes smaller. So answer will be diatoms. Litmus is obtained from? Litmus is basically obtained from a lichen, Rossella montegni. Okay, from Rossella montegni, litmus is obtained. So it is from lichen. Number 8 question. Transformation experiment was first performed on which bacteria? Transformation on first, who has worked with transformation? He is the Griffith. Griffith in 1928, he has worked with Diplococcus pneumonia, and he has found two strains, S strain and R strain. So it is Diplococcus pneumonia, it is the answer. Which one of the following is correctly matched? Onion bulb, correct. Ginger sucker, no. In ginger we have rhizome. Chlamydomonas conidia, no. Chlamydomonas produces zoospores. Yeast, zoospores, no. Yeast basically divide by either by budding, so it is not zoospore. It may undergo other type of division but never produces zoospore. So onion bulb is the correct answer, 9A. Question number 10. Which one of the following organisms is not an eukaryote? Options given: Paramecium cordatum, Escherichia coli, Euglena viridis, Amoeba proteus. Now see, Paramecium, Euglena, and Amoeba, all these three belong to Protista, and Protista, according to definition, includes all the unicellular and eukaryotic organism. So Escherichia coli belongs to Monera, so it is a bacteria, it is prokaryotic organism. So it is not an eukaryote. So answer will be B. Question number 11. The major component of bacterial cell wall is a polymer called, see, major component of bacterial cell wall is mainly made up of what? Peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan. So answer is peptidoglycan. Chitin is found in fungi. Xylene, cellulose. Cellulose is basically found in plant. So answer is here peptidoglycan. Which of the following is an edible fungi? Edible fungi, basically it is mushroom. So most of the edible mushroom belongs to agaricus. So answer will be agaricus. Mycor, Penicillium, Rhizopus are not edible. Sulcus. Sulcus is, what is sulcus? Sulcus is, options are given, feeding apparatus of ciliates, no. Longitudinal groups of dinoflagellates, yes, definitely. Transverse group of dinoflagellates, no. Tentacles of Noctiluca, no. See, two groups are there. One is longitudinal, one is transverse. Longitudinal group is called sulcus. Transverse group is called annulus, or it has some other names also, annulus or cingulum. But longitudinal group is called sulcus. Rejuvenescent cells of diatoms are called. In diatom, we know when cell divides, then with each division, what happens? The size becomes smaller. Okay, so when it cannot divide anymore, then they come out of their frustule and they undergo sexual mode of reproduction and forms a spore. That spore, that zygote actually forms a spore, and that zygote grows in size, and such a spore is called oxospore. So that is called a rejuvenescent cell. Okay, so this is rejuvenant cell of diatom is called oxospore. Pleuropneumonia-like organisms are grouped under PPLO. PPLO, they are actually mycoplasma, and mycoplasma are all prokaryotes belonging to Monera. So this is prokaryote. Question number 16. Protists which are diploid reproduce sexually by the process of, protists which are diploid protists. If it is diploid, then obviously organisms are diploid, then they will produce gametes by meiotic division, and then so that they have to follow gametic meiosis. Okay, if it is a diploid organism, they will produce gametes by meiosis, because gametes are always haploid, so they will follow gametic meiosis. Mixotrophic nutrition occurs in, mixotrophism is found only in Euglenophyta. Okay, so in Euglena we can find mixotrophic nutrition. Question number 18. In which group of fungi spores are flagellated? Flagellated spores. Example, options given: Ascomycetes, Zygomycetes, Phycomycetes, Basidiomycetes. Now you should know Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes, they never, or even Zygomycetes, they do not bear any flagellated spore. Zoospores are only found in Oomycetes, which is belonging to Phycomycetes. So Phycomycetes, actually, if we further divide, we find Oomycetes and Zygomycetes. You may say that Zygomycetes also belongs to Phycomycetes, but Zygomycetes and Oomycetes, it has two classes, so two subclasses. So here Oomycetes, it belongs, it produces zoospores, and that's why answer will be Phycomycetes, not Zygomycetes. Zygomycetes includes, say, Rhizopus mycor, they never produces zoospores. The Drosophila of plant kingdom is, question number 19. Drosophila of plant kingdom is Neurospora crassa. Basically Neurospora, because Neurospora is widely used in genetic research, and that's why Neurospora is known as Drosophila of plant kingdom. Aspergillus is called Aspergillus is called guinea pig of plant kingdom. Okay, so Neurospora is called Drosophila and Aspergillus is called guinea pig of plant kingdom. Remember this. Question number 20. The algal partner of the lichen thallus is known as, see, in lichen, algal partner is known as phycobiont. Okay, in algae, In lichen, algal partner is called phycobiont and fungal partner is called mycobiont. So answer will be B, phycobiont. Life cycle in bryophyte is, in bryophyte what you find, it has two distinct generation. One is haploid, one is diploid. That sporophytic and gametophytic. Gametophytic generation is haploid, which is dominant, and sporophytic generation is diploid, which is dependent on the gametophyte. So it will have haplodiplontic life cycle. Okay, because gametophytic or haploid generation is dominant, so we write haplodiplontic life cycle. Okay. Thallus is an unbranched filament in this algae. Unbranched filament in NCERT, it is written, example is written in algae, say it is Spirogyra. Remember, thallus is unbranched filamentous, it is Spirogyra. Chlamydomonas is unicellular. Gametophytes do not have independent existence in. See, gametophyte, in case of bryophyte, in all algae, in fungi, in plant kingdom, if you go in, then in all algae, in bryophytes, in pteridophytes, you can find an independent gametophyte. But on gymnosperm onward, we find in gymnosperm and angiosperm, gametophyte is independent. Okay, so here Spirogyra is algae, Bryopteris, Spinoria, so they are not, so they are belonging to what? These are Diopteris is fern, that means pteridophyta. Funaria is bryophyta. So answer will be Pinus. Pinus is gymnosperm, so answer is Pinus. Question number 24. In the following, kelp is, what is kelp? Kelp means, kelp is your algae. It's basically Phaeophyceae, brown algae. Brown algae are considered as kelp. So here, Laminaria, Volvox, Lycopodium, Edientum. So Laminaria is a kelp. Okay, question number 24, answer should be Laminaria. 24, answer should be Laminaria. Question number 25. The prerequisite for seed habit. Prerequisite for seed habit is, question number 25, retention of male gametophyte on sporophyte, retention of female gametophyte on sporophyte, formation of two types of spores, absence of flagellated male gametes. Prerequisites of basically it is heterospory, formation of two types of spore. Answer should be C. 25, answer should be C. Formation of two types of spore. Okay, that is heterospory. Heterospory is the seed habit, prerequisite of seed habit. The gametophytic generation present in the pinus seed is represented by, question number 26. Gametophytic generation present in the pinus seed is represented by its endosperm. Okay, it is represented by its endosperm, because endosperm is formed before fertilization. Okay, endosperm is formed before fertilization and it is endosperm, which is not found in gymnosperms. Which is not found in gymnosperm. Remember, in gymnosperm, trees, herbs, trees, shrubs, lianas, these are present. Herbs are not found. Herbs are later originated. Okay, so herbs are never found in gymnosperm. So answer will be 27. Answer will be A. Question number 28. Arrange the following compounds of Krebs cycle in ascending order of carbon atoms they possess. So here, succinic acid, it has 4 carbon. Acetyl coenzyme, it has 2 carbon. Alpha ketoglutarate acid is having 5 carbon, and citric acid has 6 carbon. So we have to arrange them. So acetyl coenzyme has least number 2 carbon, then succinic acid, then alpha ketoglutarate acid C, and then citric acid D. So answer C is correct. Okay, answer C is correct. 29. Maximum number of ATP are obtained from. Maximum number of ATP are obtained from glucose, amino acid, palmitic acid, malic acid. So here you should know that one fatty acid when breaks, it gives around 64 ATP. Okay, so maximum number of ATP you can get from palmitic acid. In glycolytic pathway, which of the following steps shows reduction of coenzyme? Reduction of coenzyme. Acha. Options are 1,3-diphosphoglycerate to 3-phosphoglycerate. So in this step, 1,3-diphosphoglyceric, no, here 1 ATP will be generated, so it is not. Glucose 6-phosphate to fructose 6-phosphate, it is isomerization process, so here it is not. 3-phosphoglycerate to 2-phosphoglycerate, it is a position isomer, it is not. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to 1,3-diphosphoglycerate. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to 1,3-diphosphoglycerate, here, yes, in this step, 1 NADH will be produced. So this is the answer. Answer will be D. Question number 31. Which group of scientists form the following discovered glycolytic pathways of glucose degradation? Glucose degradation, that means your glycolytic pathway is discovered by Emden, Meyerhoff, and Furness. So answer will be C. 31 answer will be C. Enzymes of TCA cycle are present in. Enzymes of TCA cycle are present in. TCA means tricarboxylic acid cycle. So these are present in mitochondria. Okay, enzymes of TCA cycles are present in mitochondria. Question number 33. Oxidative decarboxylation occurs during the reaction. Oxidative decarboxylation. It is pyruvate to acetyl coenzyme. In this step, it's an oxidative step, and in this step, one carbon dioxide goes away. Okay, whenever pyruvic acid to pyruvic acid coenzyme A will enter, then one carbon dioxide will go away, and that step is an enzyme complex it performs, and it is called oxidative decarboxylation step. Number of ATP molecules produced from one glucose molecule in aerobic respiration is, see options given 36, 32, 30, and 28. Here 38 is not given. Under that condition, you have to go for 36 because we know during glycolytic pathway, 2 NADH are produced, which are present in cytoplasm. So when they enter within mitochondria and they join ATS, then if they take one shuttle that is called glycerol 3-phosphate shuttle, then from those 2 NADH, only 2 ATP per NADH will be produced. So ultimately we get 2 ATP less. So under that condition, it is 36. That means answer may be 38 or 36. Both are correct. So here 38 is not in the option. So you have to go for 36. If it both are there, then both will be the answer. During a EMP pathway, Emden-Meyerhoff-Parnas pathway, that means your glycolytic pathway, ATP is produced through in EMP pathway oxidative phosphorylation, cyclic phosphorylation, substrate phosphorylation. Answer is C. It is substrate phosphorylation. EMP means Emden-Meyerhoff-Parnas pathway. Here ATP is produced through substrate phosphorylation. We get 2 plus 2, when 4 ATP will be produced, 2 will be utilized. So net gain of ATP will be 2. What is the net ATP molecule gain when 4 molecules of glucose undergo anaerobic respiration in plants? Anaerobic respiration, from one glucose we can get only 2 ATP. So when 4 ATP molecules are used, then we can get 8 ATP. 4 glucose are used, then we can get 8 ATP. So answer will be 2. I think it is clear. During anaerobic respiration, net gain in ATP is only 2 ATP. Net gain in ATP from one glucose is 2 ATP. So when 4 molecules of glucose are utilized, then 8 ATP will be produced. Which one? Number 36 question. Which one statement is not true for true of the C4 pathway? Which is not true. It requires more energy than the C3 pathway for the production of glucose. Yes, we know for to produce 1 glucose, 12 ATP additionally required in contrast to C3 plant. Loss due to photorespiration is negligible. That is also true. The carbon dioxide acceptor is a C3 compound. Carbon dioxide acceptor is a C3 compound. That is also true. Inhibited by high carbon dioxide concentration. No, this is wrong. It is not inhibited by, so answer D is wrong. That means this is the correct answer, which is not true. So D will be correct answer. Question number 37. In photosystem 1, the first electron acceptor is. In photosystem 1, the first electron acceptor is an iron sulfur protein. From photosystem 1, it is FMN or an iron sulfur protein. Okay, so this is the first electron acceptor. Question number 38. In which of the following Krebs anatomy is found? Krebs anatomy, that means it is related to seafood plant. So maize, wheat, rice, and potato, of which maize is a seafood plant. So Krebs anatomy is found in maize. Question number 39. Carbon in carbon dioxide is radioactively labeled. The product in which radioactive carbon can be traced in C3 plant is. So phosphoglyceric acid, phosphoglyceraldehyde, RUBP, PEP. So here C3 plant, that means it is related to photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, when carbon dioxide is accepted, first stable product is a phosphoglyceric acid. So it is PGA. Question number 40. Who found starch to be reserve product of photosynthesis? This is a question directly given from NCERT book in the third page, first paragraph of it is what of photosynthesis chapter. It is such has found the reserve product of photosynthesis is starch. Synthesis of food in C4 pathway occurs in chloroplast of. Synthesis of food in C4 plant, that means last step the glucose is produced in bundle sheet cell. 42. Roots are called adventitious depending on their structure, origin, position, function. See, a root is adventitious if it is not originating from radical, okay, or if it is originating from any other part other than radical, so it is based on origin. So 42 answer will be B, origin. Vertically growing underground stem is a corm. If it is horizontally growing, then it is rhizome. If it is vertically growing, like colocosia, kochu, so it is what? It is a corm. Question number 44. Type of subaerial stem in chrysanthemum is subaerial stem in chrysanthemum. In chrysanthemum, basically sucker is formed. So answer is sucker. Okay, in chrysanthemum, suckers are formed. So roots will be there in the branches. So it is sucker. Runner is found in basically in grasses like oxalis and poa, paspalum. In all, you will find runner. Bulb is found in garlic, then onion, lily, stolon is found say in colocasia and all, jasmine. Stolon is found in, so jasmine, I told you just now, jasmine is the answer. Pistia, not in pistia we find opuntia, offset, pistia. Cyanodon dactylon, that is your dub grass where runner is found, so answer will be jasmine only. So this is about the answers of these questions. Thank you.